Hey, so we got this Superman Strength one that came out, just dropped technically yesterday. Uh, yeah, I did it, but my sound was jacked up, so we're gonna go through it right now. Uh, Welcome to the channel, Lee Vantage. We're heading for 150 subscribers. Please subscribe. Let's reach that goal. I will stop this. It's only 30 seconds, so I'll stop it where I see issues. And remind you, you guys been following me. It's not issues with the movie. It's just issues with you know, the Superman version being so weak. You know, I had a rant on the last one, like 18 minutes. So we gonna look right here. We saw in previous trailers. We saw in previous trailers a kaiju is what steps there, right? And the girl standing there with his back turned while there's a big monster coming behind her and stepping, and then all of a sudden it steps and crushes whatever it crushes. And he comes and flies through and creates a wall behind her to protect her from the particles. But it's like you do know Superman would have just flown in there and yanked her up. Uh, Superman has an aura of invincibility around him, is why I said this. That's why he can stand there and this girl should be hit with something, but won't be hit with anything. Um, Everything should be deflected off his cape, everything. There shouldn't be a particle that hit her unless his cape doesn't cover her. And everyone's wondering like, why is his cape supposed to protect her? Because his cape also has the aura invincibility on it. That's why this type of fragments and things of that nature won't dirty his cape up. This is why Superman's previous uniforms don't get messed up unless he's fighting someone very powerful. So it has an aura invincibility. That's part of his powers. Um, But yeah, even if he swooped her up and flew off with her extremely fast, it wouldn't have affected her, of course, because of the aura of invincibility. That's the part of his power set. Thus, if he were to fly with you and he's holding on to you, flying with you, you have the same effect that he has when he flies because of that. So, with that being said, we have a metahuman as Superman uh, because the director came from Marvel, and he's doing. Hey, you seen Brightburn? His Brightburn is more powerful than this Superman. That's wild.
You were out there helping them?
This
I
guy's
thought I
emotional.
was.
Look how dirty his uniform is. He must
They've
have. No
always
telling
been
what he
wrong
went through.
about me. I love, I get scared,
That's a dope scene with that kryptonite.
but that is being human. And that's my greatest strength.
He's not human. Um, the loving and everything is fine, but he's not human. And why is he? Is he talking to Lex, trying to convince Lex that he's human? Like, come on.
Rated PG-13. Only in theaters July 11th.
We'll look at it again. Uninterrupted.
You were out there helping them?
I thought I was. They've always been wrong about me. I love, I get scared, but that is being human. And that's my greatest strength.
Rated PG-13. Only in theaters July 11th.
Look at him in space, you guys, with no oxygen mask. Oh boy. And that's an accurate thing about Superman, being able to breathe different atmospheres. Because he defies all Earth's laws that bounds us to Earth, that makes us human. He defies all that. Oh, and then yet he's whiny. But God, this is a very weak Superman. I've been saying it all along. I've been on that all along. I've been saying it. This dude isn't specced out right. He's not specced out right. He's too weak. In this movie, I know he's gonna be bad. You know, he's gonna do some dope things. I think I saw a comment that Tyrone Magnus did did a reaction to this, and one of the comments in there was like, "Well, you know, he can't be impervious and all powerful," and it's like, that's the thing with Superman. This is why they're so pissed about his character at Marvel. It's because he was. He is. He is. Again, like I said before, look at James Gunn's Brightburn. This is a little kid that he was at. He was all that in a bowl of grits. And he was the evil version. Superman is pretty powerful. Again, I'm saying again because it's my second time doing this because of my microphone. The key of the Fortress of Solitude weighs as much as a star. Kazillion tons. That's how much of a star weighs. Much as a star. I don't even know how why the doors are opening like that, which is a cool feature. But he does have a key, you guys. And it's extremely heavy. And he lifts it with no problem. Okay? Let's put that in perspective. So the kaiju that he's fighting, that he's covering up with the fire, yes, it's a thump, and that thing will fly out of space. My goodness, it's a kaiju. He has nothing that Superman can't handle. I mean, literally grab him by the hand and throw him out of space. That's all Superman would have to do to him. He's putting things in his movie that look stupid. Like, why is he fighting against that? Like, and then his side characters, Superman's side characters, are like his helpers, meaning it should be the other way around. He should be the cleanup guy. They should be the ones involved in the fights. He should come through and clean it up until he fights something that's worth fighting, that's got his same spec level. But he shouldn't be getting helped by Green Lantern. You got Green Lantern walking up in his face talking about blue. Like, man, get out of here. Guy Gardner ain't nothing. He'll he'll thump them. He'll thump a Green Lantern and defeat one of them if he wanted to. You know what I mean? They're weak compared to Superman. Like, how does he think he's tough? Like, man, come on, man. You got these whack side characters trying to talk smack to Superman on thing. Man, come on, man. It's ridiculous. Not that Superman's a G where he's like punking cast, but bruh, like them dudes can't hold it. They know they can't hold the candle to him, bruh. Like that's how powerful. Justice League ain't never talk. Be up here just talking smack. Only Batman is the only one talk crazy, but none of them fools is talking. They know what's up. They ain't gonna be walking up to Superman talking cash smack like that. Like, come on, man. What's this guy doing? Got this dude whiny and crying and yelling at people. Like, it's like, man, what is this? It's like, yeah, this is a human. He's heck emotional and unstable. Giving an interview he gave authority for, and he's all of a sudden yelling. Come on, y'all. I'm not saying don't go to the movie because I think for a movie, it's going to be a good movie. But for the character, just made it for casuals, made it for regular folks, as they do with most of them, and here's the thing, you do not have to make it for everybody. You can stick to the comics. They never read the comics, so they don't know. Let someone produce the film and make the film that's a fan of the comics. They know how to make the proper alterations, but what they will not do is dumb down the character. Get a writer if you need a writer to write the script and everything, but do not allow it to be dumbed down. Deadpool and Ryan Reynolds is a perfect example of why it's so successful. So much more comic accurate as far as the character himself. Get the characters right. Everybody's talking about a good movie. A good movie is easy to make, but to make the character right is the issue. Dare I say Wolverine? Oh, Hugh Jackman. The dude's 7 foot tall. You don't got to make a 5'3" Wolverine, but he shouldn't be 7 foot tall. His senses shouldn't be dulled down. He should be able to smell. He couldn't even smell Mystique, and we know what she smells like. She smells like sulfur. Her and Nightcrawler. Why can't he smell them? Like, she comes in as Jean Grey in the tent, and he even know it was her. He knows her scent. Just had him dumbed down. Had no fighting skills. He's just raging constantly. You know what I mean? Like, he gets shot in the head with a bullet. The bullet goes in his head, but he's supposed to be laced with antimonium. You get what I'm saying? Knocks him out. Like that's not Wolverine, bro. Like they made so many egregious errors. It's not even funny. They don't know how to stick to the comics as of how to make the characters. What I'm saying, and they did it like Nightcrawler and Mystique, no relations, no relation. They didn't even know each other. And everybody knows how silly that sounds. So this is the problem. I don't think people are really identifying. That's with every Superman movie. That's with every comic movie. They don't make the actual characters right. The last one we seen that they do real good jobs on Batman. When they do Batman, that's the only one I never complain about. But like they do Deadpool, really good character build. How they made him. They improved Blade very well. You know what I'm saying? But all the Peter Parker, the Spider Mans, 1 minute he's a nerd, getting bullied, which we know that's not Peter Parker, right? Everyone knows that, right? I hope. I hope you didn't think Tobey Maguire is how Spider Man really is. Christopher Reeve Superman. I hope you guys understand. That's not. That's not. That's not the true nature of Clark Kent, right? He's not bumbling and stumbling all over the place like that. That was something Christopher Reeves added for the movie. But that's not his real character. And was it a nice ad? It was cool. It was cool, but we don't need to keep seeing that. Built a weakling out here. Y'all know the deal. I'm out.